Timothée Chalamet's transformation for his role in A Complete Unknown has stunned both fans and critics alike. Known for his youthful, boyish charm in films like Call Me by Your Name and Dune, Chalamet has taken on a radically different look and sound in this biographical film. His portrayal of the legendary musician Bob Dylan is a dramatic shift from the roles he's typically known for, leaving audiences amazed by how much he immerses himself in this iconic character. First, let's talk about how Chalamet looks in the role. In A Complete Unknown, Chalamet undergoes a striking physical transformation to embody Bob Dylan. He adopts a much scruffier, more rugged appearance compared to his usual polished look. His hair, which is often styled in his signature tousled waves, is allowed to grow longer and is styled into a more disheveled, free-flowing look reminiscent of Dylan's early years in the 1960s. The character's wardrobe is also meticulously chosen to reflect Dylan's bohemian, folk-inspired style. Think oversized coats, flannel shirts, and a rough-around-the-edges vibe. This aesthetic completely contrasts with the more put-together, fashionable style that Chalamet is known for off-screen. What makes Chalamet's appearance so striking is how authentic it feels. He's not just playing a character, he's channeling the essence of Bob Dylan, capturing the spirit of the artist from the way he dresses to the way he carries himself. Dylan was known for his unique sense of fashion and often offbeat, unconventional style, and Chalamet seems to have studied this closely. His look in the film is a clear departure from his usual polished, youthful self, allowing him to embody the anti-establishment energy that Dylan became known for in the 60s. But it's not just his appearance that's changed. Chalamet's vocal transformation is equally impressive. Dylan's voice is one of the most iconic in music history, with its nasally, raspy, and sometimes gravelly sound. Capturing that distinct voice was no easy task, but Chalamet nails it. In the film, his voice doesn't just mimic Dylan's, it channels the emotional depth and rawness that made Dylan sound so powerful. Chalamet has to navigate the fine line between impersonation and portrayal, and he does so effortlessly. His vocal work in A Complete Unknown is spot on, especially when you consider how difficult it is to replicate a voice as unique and recognizable as Dylan's. Chalamet manages to emulate the tone, cadence, and rasp without ever crossing into caricature. What's particularly fascinating is how Chalamet manages to capture Dylan's vocal delivery while maintaining his own distinct voice. He doesn't merely imitate, he seems to embody the soul of Bob Dylan. In many scenes, his voice echoes Dylan's iconic singing style, but it also reflects Chalamet's own acting sensibilities. The combination of physical transformation and vocal work brings Dylan to life in a way that feels organic and deeply rooted in Chalamet's commitment to the role. In terms of performance, Chalamet seems to have dug deep into the psyche of Bob Dylan, not just mimicking his outward appearance and sound, but also trying to understand the inner workings of the man himself. Dylan was complex, an enigmatic figure whose music was layered with both political messages and personal reflections. Chalamet brings all of this to the screen with a nuanced performance that adds depth to the character. He doesn't just capture Dylan's external qualities, but also his rebellious spirit, his sharp intellect, and the vulnerability that lay underneath his rock star persona. Fans and critics alike have been blown away by Chalamet's dedication to the role. The transformation isn't just physical, it's emotional and intellectual. Chalamet proves that he's not just a heartthrob or a pretty face, he's an actor who can deeply immerse himself in a character, regardless of how different that character might be from his own identity. In conclusion, Timothée Chalamet's portrayal of Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown is a striking departure from the roles he's typically known for. From his rugged look to his vocal transformation, Chalamet captures the essence of Dylan in a way that feels authentic and respectful. His performance proves once again that Chalamet is one of the most versatile actors of his generation, capable of taking on any role, no matter how challenging, and making it his own. For fans of both Chalamet and Dylan, this transformation is nothing short of mesmerizing, and it leaves us eager to see what he takes on next.